The Department of Communities and Justice, we look after about 130,000 properties and tenancies across the state, and we also support people across New South Wales that need housing assistance. Ivy is the iVisit You app that allows our staff to conduct a client service visit in the tenant's home, record all the information that they need to record, be able to have real-time access to client information when they're out in the field. Before Ivy, because of the amount of manual administration, the amount of preparatory work that needs to go into every client service visit, there just wasn't enough time to get to every property. So through the development of Ivy, we were really determined to reduce the amount of manual effort and administration put into every single client service visit.
So prior to Ivy, it was really quite challenging for us to meet our KPIs. For an example, a client service visit that we conducted in the field, we'd have to prepare documentation before we went out for a client's visit on a form, complete that form with the client in the field, bring it back to the office, go into our database, update the database, then trim it into an electronic record system, which took a lot of time.
What happens now with Ivy is that all of that information and all of those activities is built onto the app. It is 100% done via the app with no paper forms, with integration into our back-end system and its offline capability.
Ivy has revolutionised how we undertake fieldwork. We're able to spend more time with our clients dealing with the real issues, such as dealing with maintenance, engaging support services, and just building a rapport.
The people that worked on the project here in head office were mostly made up of staff that have performed the role of a client service officer before. 98% of staff told us that the app was easy to use, and 97% said that it made their work life easier. And I think if you're doing something similar, I can't emphasise enough the importance of engaging with that front-end user from the very beginning to the very end.
By having our staff input into the design and development of Ivy means that the trust and the quality of the product meets the needs of the end user.
We have achieved 100% adoption from staff across the state with no technical downtime, with no complaints, with really no issues. We've seen a 50% reduction in administration time for every single client services that our staff conduct. And that equates to about $5 million in productivity savings and a much better customer experience for our clients than they were getting before.